beloved soul who carries this painful question in your heart. You who feels your heart shatter every time he draws close intensely, only to inexplicably pull away moments later. I feel your confusion, that sensation of living an emotional roller coaster that you cannot comprehend. In this sacred moment, I invite you to breathe deeply. For Archangel Gabriel, the divine messenger of truth and celestial communication, makes himself present to bring clarity to your wounded heart. Gabriel, with his golden light and infinite wisdom, whispers through this message to reveal the deepest mysteries of masculine behavior when confronted with soul connections. Prepare your heart to receive truths that can completely transform your understanding of love and human relationships. I know you feel this pain that has no name, this sensation of being rejected precisely when your heart opens completely. You who experience those magical moments of deep connection, where you feel your souls touching, where you talk for hours, where he looks into your eyes in a way that makes you believe you've found your soulmate. And then, like a ghost, he disappears. He doesn't respond to messages, makes excuses, creates physical and emotional distance. Your heart knows this confusion that cuts like a sharp blade. You ask yourself, what did I do wrong? Why does he pull me close only to push me away? This sensation of being punished for loving intensely, for being authentic, for showing who you really are. I see your tears of frustration, this feeling of inadequacy growing inside your chest, this fear that maybe you are too much to be loved. The angels whisper truths that your heart already intuited, but your mind still couldn't understand. From beyond the veil, Gabriel reveals that masculine withdrawal in the face of intense connections is not about you, dear soul. It's about the ancestral fear that lives in the emotional DNA of men, a fear that echoes through generations and manifests when they encounter the transformative power of a true connection. Each tear you shed trying to understand this pattern watered invisible seeds of wisdom in your soul. Gabriel shows me that men, in their deepest essence, carry unconscious programming that makes them interpret intense connections as threats to their autonomy. It's not logical, it's not fair, but it's profoundly real in the spiritual world of masculine dynamics. The masculine soul, in its evolutionary journey, is still learning to navigate between the need for connection and the fear of being consumed by that connection. When he feels you touch his soul in a true way, when he perceives that you can see through his masks, a primitive part of his being interprets this as loss of control and retreats. Look back and see how many times you've lived this pattern, dear soul. Feel the strength that pulses in your veins, even when you doubt your own worth. Recognize the light you brought to these men, even in their darkness. You are not the problem. You are the awakening they're not yet ready to embrace. Your ability to love intensely, to connect deeply, to be vulnerable and authentic is not a flaw. It's your greatest gift. Every time you opened completely, you offered them the opportunity to grow, to evolve, to become a higher version of themselves. Not everyone is ready to accept this sacred present. Feel how your heart, even wounded, remains open. Observe how, even after so many disappointments, you can still love. This is the mark of an old soul, of a spirit that came to teach through example, to show that it's possible to love without conditions, even when we're not reciprocated the way we desire. I am Gabriel, the Archangel of Divine Communication, and I come through this message to speak directly to your wounded heart. Beloved daughter, you who question your own essence because of others' fear, listen to these words with all the reverence of your soul. The man who pulls away when connection becomes intense is not running from you. He's running from himself. He's fleeing from the transformation your presence offers, from the vulnerability your light demands, from the growth your soul provides. He feels, on subconscious levels, that you have the power to change him, to show him parts of himself he's not yet ready to face. Your intensity is not a curse. it's a disguised blessing. It works as a divine filter, separating those who are ready to grow beside you from those who still need to mature alone. Each man who pulls away is, in truth, self-excluding from what could be the greatest spiritual adventure of his life. Don't diminish your light to accommodate others' fear. Don't become less so others feel more. Your authenticity is your greatest power, and the right man will not only embrace your intensity, but will dance with it, grow with it, be transformed by it joyfully and willingly. If this message is touching your heart, if you feel Gabriel is speaking directly to your soul, write in the comments, "I trust in divine timing of love." Let the angels feel your presence through this screen. Let your energy connect with the truth being revealed in this sacred moment. Before we continue with the next revelation from the angels, pause for a moment and feel the energy of this message. If you feel the angels are truly speaking to you through this screen, if you recognize your own story in these words, confirm your presence in the comments. Gabriel wants you to know you're not alone in this journey. Dear soul, your pain has a divine purpose that goes beyond your current understanding. Each moment of confusion, each tear shed, each sleepless night questioning your own worth, all of this is forging in you a wisdom about love that few can achieve. You are being prepared to recognize and value mature love, love that doesn't fear depth, love that celebrates intensity. The angels show me there's constant and invisible spiritual assistance around you. Every time you feel rejected, there's a legion of beings of light whispering in your ear. You are loved, you are enough, you are exactly as you need to be. Your romantic challenges are not punishments. They're part of a greater plan that's aligning you with your true soulmate. Gabriel reveals that the man destined for you is going through his own journey of healing and maturation. While you learn to value your own intensity, he's learning to embrace vulnerability. While you develop unshakable self-love, he's developing emotional courage. You're both preparing, each in your own time, to meet as two whole souls, not as two desperate halves. The angels ask me to pause here. They want you to know there's a deeper layer to this message, a truth that may seem challenging, but is profoundly liberating. If you feel ready to receive the complete truth, no matter how intense it may be, write in the comments, "I am brave for truth." Gabriel now reveals the hidden aspects of this situation. Often, dear soul, you cling to these men who pull away precisely because, on some subconscious level, you also fear real intimacy. It's safer to love someone who keeps distance than to surrender completely to someone who's entirely present. This is a truth that hurts, but liberates. Your soul chose these experiences not as punishment, but as teacher. Each man who pulled away was teaching you to attach less to the outcome and more to the process of loving. He was showing you that you can love intensely without losing yourself, that you can be vulnerable without being dependent, that you can connect deeply without needing reciprocation to feel complete. Feel Gabriel's golden energy embracing your heart in this moment, bringing a clear vision of your romantic future. I see you walking hand in hand with someone who not only accepts your intensity, but feeds it with his own. You talk for hours without time seeming to pass, look into each other's eyes and feel you've come home, share comfortable silences and exciting adventures. This man, who is being prepared by the angels to cross your path, doesn't get scared by your depth. He dives into it with joy. He doesn't flee when you show your vulnerability. He offers his own as a gift. Your intensity doesn't push him away. It magnetizes him, because he recognizes in it the reflection of his own soul passionate about life. I see moments where you grow together, where your differences complement harmoniously, where conflicts transform into opportunities for greater intimacy. There's laughter echoing through the house. There are hugs that heal old wounds. There are looks that dispense words. This is the reward the angels prepared for you. A love that doesn't fear depth, that celebrates authenticity, that dances with intensity. The words rebirth, healing, union, transformation, renewal, light, awakening, flourishing, abundance, and wholeness echo through celestial planes, like a divine symphony manifesting in your life. Gratitude and absolute trust bloom in your heart as you finally understand that everything you lived was necessary to arrive here. If this message brought peace to your heart, if you feel Gabriel truly spoke to your soul through this screen, leave your gratitude in the comments. Write one word that represents how you're feeling in this moment, whether it's hope, relief, clarity, or any other that resonates with your soul. To continue receiving angelic guidance, so more messages like this reach you at the perfect moment, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. The angels use these signals to know you're receptive to the divine messages they want to transmit. Share this message with that friend who needs to hear this, with that soul who is living the same confusion you once lived. Be a channel of light for other women who need to understand that their intensity is a gift, not a curse. Until the next video, dear soul, may Archangel Gabriel continue whispering truths in your heart. May your light continue shining intensely, and may true love find you at the perfect moment. May the angels continue guiding you to the embrace of one who will know how to value every facet of your luminous soul.